Alright everybody, welcome to Dragon Punch Online number 14. I am your host slash commentator slash stream manager, Shaolin Pretzels, and today we're gonna get started with some Street Fighter V action. As always, we are here for the Ohio FGC's weekly Street Fighter V online tournament series. And first up today, we are going to be having Ohio's own, I believe Cleveland's own actually, xDSC DarkZero versus Green Ranger 64. We have a bit of a lighter bracket today. I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. So as you can see, it's a non-visible bracket. Why does my browser seem like acting up again? Give me a sec.
Battle Lounge.
Okay, apparently this is what happens whenever I don't decide to do a pre-show. Regardless, we're going in today with Mr. xDSC DarkZero and Mr. Green Ranger. We have a very small bracket today, I believe about 8 entrants. I don't think there was anyone else who entered since I saw this. Let me refresh just to be sure. I think it's just 8 people today. Yes, it's 8 people today. Ohio, you be slacking. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and create the lobby again, invite these two, and we're gonna do our best to get things started. I have no commentator co-host today. I'm just kind of going with the flow, trying to make things work. I think it's CFN's DarkZero Omega. No way, I think it might just be DarkZero. Yeah, it's just DarkZero. Okay. So as advertised before, this is basically the weekly online tournament series that we do for Ohio. We've been doing it every single week. We play pretty much all of these games except for Grand Blue, because apparently our Grand Blue players don't feel like playing Grand Blue right now. So we only have a bracket going for Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, Multi Blood, and Dragon Ball Fighters. But enough about that. We are here today for Street Fighter, and our 2 players are here and ready to get things started. So I'm just gonna let them go ahead and start the match whenever they are both ready. If Marcus is actually ready. Oh god.
Let's do this.
Alright, now as stated prior, I'm going to do my best to make sure I can get everything taken care of and run as smoothly as possible today with as minimal hiccups as feasibly possible. No comment. Anyway. So these two I believe we haven't seen compete in this on stream together. DarkZero, notable Vega player in the Ohio FGC. Green Ranger, primarily Zeku as of recently. He hasn't dabbled in his Blanca a lot. Probably feeling a lot more confident in Zeku now, seeing as how last week he was a grand finalist in Dragon Punch Online. Who would have thought of that?
Round 1.
Never would imagine. So anyway, these two are going at it, like trying to fight up from full screen. Green Ranger giving DarkZero a lot of real estate. DarkZero with a very firm hold on the corner right now, trying to keep Green Ranger locked down with the stand medium punch. It's really just like controlling the close screen space. Green Ranger gets out, tries to go for a throw, nice tech. What's a throw right in front of his face? Green Ranger going on the offensive. Ends con with the air throw, like he always does. Tries to go for another throw. DarkZero baits it. And nice tech. And once again we're back at the full screen again. Green Ranger has been very successful with all of his jump attempts so far. I believe he's gotten some amount of damage off of every jump that he's done thus far. DarkZero nearly sitting at full resources. Manages to jab him out of the overhead. Nice check. Yeah, DarkZero really doesn't have to do much. One single hit is all that it'll take for him to take this round. He also has the life lead as well. Like significantly so, and there's only so much time left. So yeah. 2 crouch mediums, that's all it takes. Round 1. Hey, what's good, Hitman? So Green Ranger attempting to play a little bit more of a... I was about to say a little bit more of a passive game, and then he just went all in. The thing about Green Ranger style play is that he switches between 2, like, different types of extremes, like, with almost no, like, rhyme or reason for why he does it. He just tends to kind of, like... He plays very much off of feel. Let's just leave it at that. No anti-air on the EX Barcelona dive. DarkZero gets counter conversion. I'm not a fan of that V reversal. And once again, switching back to Young. Nice air-to-air. Drops the conversion into Hozanto. DarkZero goes for the side switch. Gets V reversaled again. I'm not a fan of Green Ranger like freely spending his V gauge like that. Goes in for the forward throw. Oh, okay. Busts out with a raw CA. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna leave DarkZero in a very precarious situation. Goes for another jump in. Nice tech. DarkZero creating a little bit more breathing space. Still has the claw actually. Just not opting to switch back into stance for it just yet. Almost seals it with a couple jabs and just goes for the raw CA to chip. That is game 1 to Mr. DarkZero. So I believe we're actually going to be seeing a character switch from Green Ranger, which is first time in a good while that he's decided to switch from anyone else that isn't Zeku. So we might be getting a Blanca now.
Let's do this.
We got a couple of members of Team Cleveland in the chat. Mr. Ultimate Vitality, we got Hitman. Got a bunch of vets here. Bunch of vets, former champions. Always good to see. Anyway, we're going right back into it with game number 2. DarkZero slowly walking Green Ranger into the corner. I'm actually kind of surprised that Green Ranger opted to go back and pick Zeku again. He just needed a wardrobe change. It's all. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need to change the costume and then you'll be fine. Tech. So again, DarkZero continuing to play fairly patient, just trying to play a more reactive approach to Green Ranger's game plan. Stand fierce, goes for another slide, continually abusing that stand and crouch medium punch. Green Ranger with the reversal with the V trigger 2, but ooh. It's punished by the Vega V skill 2 flip. I really hate that move so much. So Green Ranger immediately opts to go to Young. Start of the match. DarkZero continuing to play his very patient in Footsie's approach. Gets a slide, counter conversion off the crouching medium kick. Doesn't quite get full damage. Misses the sky high claw. Goes for EX Barcelona dive. Gets anti-aired by the Zeku VT2. It's by Vega VS2. A bunch of liberal use of meter in like this past couple seconds. Very nice use of the V-Trigger 2 parry by Mr. DarkZero. Unfortunately, doesn't have V-Gauge anymore. At this point, DarkZero's pretty much has it on lock. Green Ranger's gonna do a lot in order to turn things around. Nice tech. And gets crushed countered by the slide. DarkZero taking it 2-0 over Mr. Green Ranger. Corey, I swear to God. So it was a very nice showing from both of our opponents. We got to see what was good with this little. I think they're both from Cleveland. I want to say they're both from Cleveland. I don't have the stats up, so I'm just gonna assume that they're both from Cleveland. Anyway, looking over at the Discord, waiting for our next match to get queued up. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I predicted this is gonna be a very short. It's gonna be a very short bracket today. We only have 8 entrants. 2 of them are actually 3 of them, because I think Mostafles is in this bracket as well. Yeah, 3 of them are former Dragon Punch champions, so it's very reasonable to say that Corjam, Hitman, and Mostafles will be in top 4. Those will probably be your top 3, possibly in that order. But I digress. I was kind of taking a moment to kind of look through bracket just to kind of see if there's any, like, honestly, like, I'm gonna pull up the bracket again real quick. There really aren't that many oddities that I see in this week's bracket. It's pretty low-key. This week and last week have been pretty, like, simple as far as the bracket's concerned. As stated before, we have 3 Dragon Punch Online champions in Corjam, Hitman, and Mostafles. We have, I don't know their last name, but we have the brothers, Green Ranger and Kai-based Sega Saturn 2. We have those 2 guys here. I actually fought Kai-based Sega Saturn on rank the other day. GG's. You're one of the several Nashes that I fought that day. InVaZiOnAzN, really glad to see that he came back. And DarkZero, DarkZero and Hath, we usually don't see those 2 too often in terms of like them entering the SFI bracket. Hath typically enters the anime games that are also associated with Dragon Punch, which, as you will see right here, we have a couple anime games. We have Grand Blue, which we haven't run in a while. We have Melty Blood, and we have Dragon Ball. So usually I expect Hath to like be around for those games, but I'm happy to see that he's like started to learn SF5 and he's gonna kind of go in with the motions. I feel really sorry that he had to fight Corjam first, but hey, it really do be like that. I'm just waiting on the scores for Hitman and InVaZiOnAzN, and then as soon as we get those 2 ready, we will be ready to start our next match, whomever that may be. Saying a lot of salt in the Outer Haven Discord about the about like really bad controllers. This is why I play on arcade sticks. If you want to have a full-on discussion about arcade sticks and like controllers and whatnot, be sure to follow or join the Salt Monastery Discord, which you can access by typing in the command !Discord in the chat. There's literally an entire channel just dedicated to talking about like the meta of controllers for competitive fighting gameplay. Let's see, I think still got a lot of salt here. Still got a lot of salt. personally, I don't have too many expectations for how this bracket is really going to turn out. If I were to give like a knee-jerk like guess at how things are going to turn out today, I'm gonna say that Hitman's probably gonna beat Mostafles, and then it's gonna be Corjam and Hitman in winners finals. And then Mostafles is gonna make his run through losers. He's gonna get to losers finals. He's gonna end up fighting Corjam or Hitman, and then like it'll be those guaranteed will be your top 3. The question is, who's gonna be the top 4? That's the game we gotta play today. I don't know what DarkZero's track record is against. Actually, you know what? I take that back. DarkZero is probably gonna take 4th place at the very least. At the very least. Guaranteed top 3 bet. I'm gonna throw it. Oh my god, Corey! I swear to God. Yeah, so if I had to make a guess, DarkZero, like literally like what you're seeing here for like winners round 2, that will be your top 4. I can almost guarantee it. Not a diss to any of these other guys, but we got like 2 plats and then like 2 new players against like this diamond, this grandmaster, and this diamond. And one of these diamonds is an Akuma. So I'm just saying, it's not looking good for y'all. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna run, okay, apparently we're gonna be running a lot of matches on stream, like all at once. So we're gonna have Mr. Mostafles and Mr. One Life to play Hitman on stream next, and then after him we will be running Corjam and DarkZero. So we're just gonna be running all the winners matches on stream today, just because the bracket is so, it's so tiny. All right, so first up we got Toledo's finest and Columbus's finest. Hitman prompt as always. Just waiting on good old Mr. Mostafles. So as far as I'm concerned, I think most of the people in the Outer Haven Discord today entered in the CBT Online East Coast event. I know that myself and Corjam went 1 and 2. I think Hitman went 6 and 2, and I don't know how. Someone in the chat, like, I know that Sebman and True God also entered today. Any idea how good that those 2 did? Because I'm like actually curious. I want to see how Howard put in some work.
Let's do this.
Alright, so getting it started with One Life to play Hitman versus Mr. Mostafles. Their signature characters, Bison and Akuma. There's literally nothing else that I can say about this matchup. So Mostafles playing a very patient game. Like these two guys' track record, I don't recall any instances where I've seen Mostafles win against Hitman in bracket, but he's always gotten fairly close. These 2 play each other in like first attempts on a very frequent basis. So these are 2 players that are very familiar with each other's tendencies, and I believe that Mostafles is on a track to possibly take things away from Hitman, but Hitman got his V-trigger activation, tosses this man right into the corner, sets up Psycho Blast. Oh. Akuma privilege, beats it with a normal fireball. Wow, the raw scissor kicks into the back throw. Doesn't quite take it though. Wow, okay, that was... Crosscut DP on the Devil's Reverse to take round 1. Let's go, Mostafles. Very well punish on the Stand Fierce. Mostafles taking things very patient, stuns, getting racked up pretty high, gets a counter conversion, goes for the reset, gets the throw. Is able to keep Hitman locked into the corner. Alright, Mostafles is sitting on full resources and a nearly stunned Bison. This could be a very good situation for him to turn things around. Oh, and he just barely misses the demon and he's gonna die for it. My man Hitman was ready. Yeah, so Hitman starting off this third round off very strong. These two very traditionally like very patient and disciplined characters or players with characters that really have like they can choose to not play patient if they really want to. Look at that crush counter button. No patience required. Gets the side switch with the scissor kicks. Stand fierce. Never stand fierce. Sets up a Psycho Blast. Teleports to the other side. Seeing a lot of interesting mobility options from Mostafles today. Oh, whips the conversion into heavy kick Tatsu. And fails to check the Bison dash.
And Bison wins.
Hitman taking game numero uno. Oh, so Mostafles did reset the bracket once against Hitman in Columbus Online Weekly. Okay, so it's not too far outside of Mostafles' ability to take this match, and we saw it like in the beginning here, like if Mostafles can just keep his offense going, he can easily take this. His kicks, his jab. Busts out with the EXDP, of course. Red Fireball. Bison fails to absorb it. Trade on the Fierces. Sweep into activate. Bad situation for Akuma. Echo Inferno. Ace. Mostafles with his own activation, keeping the pressure up very, very tight. Oh, and Hitman finds the gap with the EX scissor kicks. Now we're looking at set point for Mr. One Life to play Hitman. Oh, manages to actually catch the fireball with the V-Skill 1. I was thinking that like Hitman was just barely outside of range. Shows what I know about this character. And Hitman very convincingly taking this last round of game number 2, taking it 2-0 over Mr. Mostafles. Very swift and clean execution by the Dictator. Alright, so next up on stream we are going to have Corjam and DarkZero, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of those two right about now. If you guys are enjoying what you're seeing today, be sure to support all these like glorious different people that are being shown up on the ad reel right now. From myself to the Ohio FGC website, OhioFGC.com, to like the Discord, both Outer Haven and my own. Show some love to all the people. I'm gonna go ahead and invite these two again. Alright, so these two, very naturally, like, if you're gonna be competing in the Northeast Ohio FGC, you're already familiar with Corjam to varying different extents for varying different reasons. So these two have most certainly played before. DarkZero recently started getting back into competing in our online events. Corjam been involved with these since we've been doing them back in March. It's been 15 weeks, but let's see if Mr. DarkZero knows something that we don't. Like, I'd be interested to see how this turns out. I'd imagine that the patient Vega is not a fun matchup for Laura.
Fight.
So as long as Vega has that claw, I'd imagine it's not going to be a fun time. We're proving that it's not an issue. Let me get that quick command grab right at the start. Corjam with offensive sequence going. Got DarkZero in the corner. Stun racking up very high. Vega's lost the claw. Opts to go for the slide for the knockdown. This is a very severe life deficit. I could fill Corjam's life bar with the amount of health that DarkZero has left. And then the counter conversion to elbow. Corjam taking round number 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Yep. Corjam got DarkZero on the defensive, but was able to chase him down even after he did the V-Skill 2 flip. Very nice punish on the elbow by Mr. DarkZero. Again, I'm not really so sure how much of a fan I am of DarkZero going to try and open him up with a number of cross-ups. Corjam's been very consistent with dealing with DarkZero's cross-ups today. The DarkZero getting out of there by using the V-Trigger 2, goes right back in, gets a forward throw. Corjam attempting to go for another reset. DarkZero ready with the checks. Goes for raw CA, and that's,
Laura wins.
Okay. So game 1 goes to Corjam. I'm not personally a fan of that option from DarkZero to try and turn things around. Corjam's blocks have been very consistent to a lot of DarkZero's options, so especially in regards to Vega CA, I think that was a very poor decision. Hopefully he can make up for it. Corjam got the life loop right now. Okay. Alright, so DarkZero going back on the offensive, starting to establish some semblance of a throw game. Gets checked by Corjam, another anti-air by Corjam. Activation station, gets hit by the V-Skill 2. This could kill. Oh, he drops the conversion. Gets hit by the overhead. Into the sunset wheel. What's he gonna do on Oki? Oh, he tried to neutral jump. It gets clipped by the elbow.
Round 2. Fight.
DarkZero attempting to go on the prowl. This is a set point for Corjam. Oh, what's a command throw right in this dude's face? Fortunately, DarkZero too far away to get an actual conversion outside of far stand medium punch. Goes for the forward throw to punch EX elbow. Nice air to air. He's in low. Oh, okay. EX Barcelona dive. Nice attempt at an air to air on the side of Corjam, just unfortunately whipped. Gets a sunset wheel, set up for Oki. And there we go. Yeah, Corjam continuing to prove that he has answers for a lot, if not all, of DarkZero's options. DarkZero going for a forward throw, gets a sky high claw, cancels it into EX ball dive command throw, and clutches out the round.
Final round.
There's life in this man yet. Not a fan of that stand roundhouse. Okay, DarkZero gets a whiff punish on the command throw. Manages to send Corjam into the corner. Manages to snuff out the EX thunderclap. Nice. Yeah, DarkZero with a very commanding run. Almost gets the stun, but Corjam busts out with the EX elbow. Gets the activation off a Stamina kick. Jabs him out of the overhead. Very nice on the side of DarkZero. Oh, did he? The Barcelona dive got clipped by EX Thunderclap? Oh, and he just... Okay. When in doubt, Sky High Claw. It's the Vega strat of 2020.
Vega wins.
DarkZero Omega taking one game against Mr. Corjam. That was a very nice turnaround from DarkZero.
Round one.
Nice little offensive tear, start throwing in a little bit more Sky High. Nice. Nice air to air. Yeah, so DarkZero doing whatever he can to try and get a command over the neutral game. Corjam continuing to maintain his throw and pressure game. Kind of got him on lock. Ooh, very nice use of the V-skill flip to avoid Laura's overhead. DarkZero is starting to get a sense of when to check a bunch of Laura's options. Slowly starting to realize what's fake and what's not. Gets clipped by the throw. Isn't able to V-skill flip out of that one. Sky High Claw through the... Wait, is that actually projectile vulnerable? What? Okay. Corjam with the punish on the sweep. Now it's set point once again against Mr. DarkZero. We've seen him turn it around before. Let's see him do it again. Ooh, and the raw sweep again. And again, V-skill 2 to get out of danger. And the air-to-air to respond to the Barcelona dive. The stun's being racked up. Corjam looking to set up another perfect. Are we gonna see it? And yes, we are. So Corjam finishing it off with a perfect 2 rounds straight, taking it over DarkZero 2-1. Very nice showing from Mr. Corjam. He and Hitman are now in not grand finals, winners finals. Exactly as I predicted. Such as the fates have foretold. Let me have a look at the Okay, so from the looks of things, we still have to wait on Hatharo to fight Green Ranger. Mostafles is going to wait for the winner of those two. And then we got DarkZero versus InVaZiOnAzN. I'm assuming we're going to wait a little bit to run winners finals. So let me check with our glorious TOs. Okay, from the looks of it, Hath and Green Ranger are now about to start playing. So until the TO says otherwise, we currently do not have a match. So until it gets taken care of, I'm just gonna go ahead and run back to the ad reel real quick. As it should be mentioned, there are a whole bunch of things that I do for this stream, for this channel, outside of me just like running the tournament. On Wednesdays, I play Spelunky. I might be playing Dark Souls soon because I have people saying that I really should be playing Dark Souls. So I'm probably gonna start a Dark Souls run sometime in like the semi-near future. I play fighting games with my viewers on Fridays. I do stuff with them in the Discord. I run tournaments. I do all the things. You can see my schedule right here. Wednesdays and Fridays at 3:30 p.m. EST. And the tournaments and stuff, you already know the time, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on Saturdays. So that's what we do. We got emotes because we're a Twitch affiliate. We have a Discord server because I want to talk with you guys and play matches with you guys. There's a lot of things. I'm actually in the process of trying to figure out what I want to do for next week, because next week will be my birthday, and I have like one like guaranteed surprise that I am like pretty much ready to show you guys next Friday, whenever that comes around, but still kind of still trying to plan out the other things that are gonna be coming up. But anyway, I'm seeing that we're gonna be having Mr. Green Ranger and Hatharo on stream next. I believe that's how you spell it, CFN. Yeah. Nani? Green Ranger, get back here. So as we wait for Marcus to get back here, thank God. Thank God. As tradition within the Ohio FGC, in order to realize if you have any potential for greatness as a Street Fighter V player, you must first be able to beat Green Ranger. You must defeat the Hawaiian shirt man of Ohio. That is the barrier between you and greatness. And listen, he got the grand finals last week, so I don't want to hear anything about this dude. I don't want to hear anything about Green Ranger being bad, because y'all let this man get to grand finals. Every other game Hath played died. Oof. Big oof. Uh-oh.
Round one.
I'm guessing my man doesn't know. We'll let him learn. I'm gonna let this rock. I'm just gonna let him learn. So Hath, going for the traditional approach with Ryu. If you're full screen, throw them fireballs. Green Ranger just setting up for every throw opportunity he can possibly get, which is one right there, and one right there. He almost went for another one. Version not quite enough to kill. Push and flip, grab, yep.
You need to pay attention.
Yeah, we're streaming the losers bracket. We have 8 entrants today, so we're making things work. So Green Ranger taking round 1 against Mr. Hatharo. No anti-airs on the side of Hatharo. I hope he knows he can anti-air the bush and flip. I can understand it's like crosscut DPs is not something I would even consider to be like an intermediate strat. It's kind of like it's an advanced tactic. It's an advanced tool. It'll take my man some time in order to get that down. But Green Ranger kind of playing with his food a bit. Taking game number 1 against Hatharo. I can imagine it's probably Hath's first time playing against Zeku. I can't imagine that Zeku is a very popular character at his rank right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Moving into game number 2. Guys, please stop talking about KOF. I want to be a part of the conversation so bad. JK. Anyway, Green Ranger going in, setting up for more throws. He's gonna keep doing throws all day. Back throw for days. He's just gonna yeet this man all over the place. Nothing but throws. 100% throws. Sweeps and throws. That's the game we play. See, there's a sweep. Playing sweeps and throws. Champion edition.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, very nice pressure sequences on the side of Hatharo. Nice check with the crouching medium punch. Ooh, attempted to punish after that crouch heavy punch. Just didn't know that Zeku was going to get a grand buffer off of that. Hit by the fireball, going in for throws. V reversal to keep him in the corner. V reversal to give him some breathing space. And so Hath playing very solid fundamentals Ryu. Chucking them fireballs. Doing his thing. Buffering that crouching medium kick. Getting thrown. Just taking the throw. That's what you gotta do. Green Ranger busts out with the anti-air from the V-Trigger 2 and follows up with EXDP. And that's gonna take it. Green Ranger beats Hatharo
Zeku
2-0. It's a long, long journey to learn Street Fighter V. But in time, he will defeat this man. And it will be glorious.
It's go time.
So that's unfortunately it for Hatharo's run in the bracket. Apparently we're going to be having DarkZero and InVaZiOnAzN on next, so I'm going to go ahead and get those two up right about now. I really should have added these names in here in advance. Ugh. Again, very nice showing from Mr. Hatharo. Learning a new fighting game is hard, and SF5 has a lot of things to catch up on. Game's been out for like 4 or 5 years now, so there's a lot to catch up on. It'll take some time, but I'm sure he'll get the hang of things fairly quickly. But next up on stream, we're going to be having DarkZero versus InVaZiOnAzN. Okay, so here's the thing. InVaZiOnAzN, I think he plays multiple characters. Like, I've seen him play, I think, Geef, Ed, someone else. I don't know. Like, everything about this is just weird. I don't even know. Oh, god dang it. Hey, football to go Nets. How's it going? Oh, dear lord. So are we gonna see the Vega Zangief match, or are we gonna see the Vega Ed match? Either way, I don't feel too good about. Yeah, I don't feel good about this at all. I don't feel good about this at all in the slightest. This is a matchup traditionally that's gonna be very hard for Geef. Vega's zoning tools are pretty good at controlling mid-screen space, but sometimes you just gotta flex these things and then you'll get past them. Very strong start from Mr. InVaZiOnAzN. Are we sure that this dude's a silver player? Oh, okay. Hit by the crutch counter fierce. DarkZero going for his hand fierce conversions. Is that gonna stun? Not quite. Gonna go for a light into the throw. Okay. Just patiently waiting it out in neutral. The invasion stun bar has just rapidly gone down. Try to wake up when that SPD gets counter hit. Gets hit by Sky High Claw into V-Trigger 1. DarkZero takes round 1. Sky High Claw is such a scrub killer. I hate it. I still get hit by that thing in the plats. They didn't make this character better, they made him more annoying. Nice anti-air with the stand roundhouse. I mean, apparently giving Vega more annoying tools is just Capcom's idea of making things better. They did go kind of all out with Season 5, but that's a subject for another day. The nice flex on the side of InVaZiOnAzN. He's got a pretty big life deficit to turn around. Tries to anti-air the dive, but just barely mistimes it on the lariat. It's clipped, and then he died.
Vega wins.
Feels bad, man. Alright, DarkZero taking game number 1 against InVaZiOnAzN. InVaZiOnAzN had like a really good start to the first round. He just kind of lost the pace after that. Geef is a character that, under the right hands, if you can just keep your offensive sequence going and make all the right decisions, you will do well. Everything you do is a gamble. Some people are better gamblers than others. Not a big punish on the slide. I probably would just been a fan of just like light SPD. Don't even bother with like the tick. Just do light SPD. Actually, he whiffs on the SPD. Trying to bait DarkZero's pokes with the flex. It's caught by the forward throw. Just take it. Enough by the stand heavy punch. Goes into V trigger activation all the way. He spends all of it. Gets the lariat. Was it worth it? I will let you decide. But at the moment, Evasion has a very severe life deficit. DarkZero's sitting very nearly at full meter. Now he has full resources. Oh god. And then the crouching medium on the whiffed SPD. DarkZero. Set point. Very nice flex from the side of InVaZiOnAzN. Almost gets him with the stand roundhouse. DarkZero has a very solid grasp on InVaZion's rhythm right now. There's a command grab. InVaZiOn busts out with the CA and it just hits raw. There's about half of Vega's remaining life. So now things are... Oh, okay. V trigger into slide. Okay, just goes for the Oki. Gets a command grab. Attempts to chip with CA. What are you doing, DarkZero? Spaghetti. Oh, air SPD. Let's go. InVaZiOn, please bring this back. Aww. I had hope. I had a lot of hope for like 5 seconds. Sweet dreams are made of air SPDs. Alright. DarkZero taking it 2-0 over Mr. InVaZiOnAzN. And I'm gonna go back and look and see what's going on in Discord to figure out who's up next. We're gonna have Mr. Mostafles and Green Ranger on stream next. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite these two into the lobby right now. These two have played, I can almost guarantee you these two have played on at some point in some Dragon Punch. These two they have to have played. They have to. And anyway, we got our two opponents here right now. So, as per my prediction, this will very likely be the match that eliminates a Zeku. I have all the right to be biased all I want. It's my stream. But I very... Mostafles is a very solid player, and I don't care what the copy pastors are saying in the chat. Mostafles is gonna win this. I have nothing but faith in Toledo's Akuma, because every region of Ohio has to have an Akuma, apparently. We got like what? Goon in Cleveland. We have Mostafles in Toledo. Vitality scrubs it out with Akuma and Cincy, so I guess I'll count him. Like it's mandatory. Every major city of Ohio has to have an Akuma. It's an unspoken rule, but what is an actual rule in the Ohio FGC is that there has to be an Alex somewhere in Ohio. In like every single possible corner of Ohio, there has to be an Alex. I don't know why. Y'all are weird. You want to be popular on Twitter. I don't get it. You guys do you. Anyway, Mostafles doing a really good job locking Green Ranger into the corner. Keeping him there with that glorious back fierce anti-air. That's a very nice air dare option from Green Ranger. I haven't seen him do that. Nice DP on the dive kick. Goes from the knockdown. Has Green Ranger locked down the pressure. This could potentially stun. It's gonna kill anyway. It doesn't even matter if it stuns. Yeah, Killtron's mom coming in with the host. Thank you so very much.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Green Ranger was going for there. Mostafles locking things down, slowly pushing Green Ranger into the corner. I can only imagine as someone as calculated and reasonably patient as Mostafles. I can't really imagine what it's like to play against a player like Green Ranger, a player that's very unpredictable at times. And if you try to play logically against him, more often than not, you're gonna lose in the long run. But thus far, Mostafles is handling it fairly well. He's taking all them throws. Wait, what? Oh, counter the CA with the CA, which is gonna win? This Mostafles taking this man's life. Going up 1-0. Good night, sweet prince. Okay, so fortunately, no Blanca pick. Green Ranger feeling once again very confident. Very confident in his Zeku. Yeet. Okay, not a fan of that raw medium Tatsu on the side of Mostafles. It's kind of he's getting a little bit cheeky here, and I'm not a fan of that. Nice tech. No side switch. Just goes for Demon Palm. We're seeing a lot of as signature of a Green Ranger match, we are seeing a lot of carefree side switches for no inherent benefit, but they just happen to work out anyway because Zeku. So Mostafles had a major life deficit. Oh lord. Okay. The Green Ranger taking the first round. Game number 2. Mostafles making opting for the passive route of just throwing a bunch of red fireballs. Finally goes in with the Crouch Fierce. Very nice counter hit on the stand medium kick. Green Ranger busts out with the EXDP. Nice tech. Now, it's typically at this point of the match where a logical player playing against Green Ranger will realize that something's amiss. Mostafles gets hit by the V-Trigger anti-air. He can afford that though. As long as he doesn't jump at Green Ranger again, I think he will live. Activates into VT1. Goes for fireball pressure again and again. Green Ranger busts out with the EXDP once again. Oh, and Mostafles drops the counter hit. Conversion. Now he's lost V-Trigger as well. Green Ranger still has VT! And this is how Mostafles dies. He just... Oh, God. I told my man not to jump. I told you not to jump.
Zeku wins.
And the copy pastas flow. I am so glad I don't have to chat up on screen. Jesus. This could be the turnaround.
Fight.
This could be the turnaround. Hold on a sec. I'm actually gonna look away and actually look at the bracket real quick. Fudge. So I believe this is about to see who at least gets top 4. So, Ben, I swear to God, if you make me a liar. The Green Ranger going in, racking up that stun. Doesn't quite get the throw. No anti-air from the side of Ben. Mostafles gets stunned, and Green Ranger finishes it off. He is on set point.
Round 2.
Can I get some bros in the chat? Nice jab anti-air from Mr. Mostafles. Starting to get back on his offensive tear. Stand medium kick. Block the first hit overhead, not the second. Okay. EX palm, Horizontal, V skill switch. Into Bushin setup. Mostafles not having it, teleports out. Oh, drops the conversion again. This isn't gonna kill. That's close. Okay, neutral jump like kick. We take those. Alright, set point for both players right now. The deciding factor for who gets on the top 4 graphic. Mostafles opting for the side switch. Going on offensive tear once again. Demon flip palm. Trade on the anti-air situation. Puts himself in the corner. Parries the... okay. Here's the V reversal. Okay. Nice DP on the dive kick. Does a little bit of damage. Gets the counter conversion. So I'd care to say that he's... oh, he didn't get hit. Fantastic. And that's going to be it. Mr. Mostafles moving on the loser side of the bracket, eliminating Green Ranger from the tournament.
Akuma wins.
I could have swore that my man pressed the button and was almost about to get hit by Zeku CA, but he made it. He made it.
It's go time.
Sometimes I can't with you guys. Okay, so next is up on stream. We're gonna be having Corjam and Hitman. This is going to be winners finals. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the launch settings as well to first of 3. And yeah, we're gonna get things started right away. These two are very prompt. They are ready to play some Street Fighter. The Ohio Classic, Corjam Hitman. If ever these two are in a tournament together, they're probably gonna be playing each other in a first of 3.
Let's do this.
We're going back to the tale eternally retold.
Round 1.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lady versus dictator. Let's go. So I'm not sure who currently has the momentum right now in terms of these guys' tournament performance. Because I think it's been a bit since both of these who have been in a Dragon Punch together where they've like been in the same bracket. Hitman did have a significantly better run than Corjam today in CPT Online. So let's just say that Hitman's probably in a good state of play today. But at the moment, the life bars aren't really showing that. He gets hit by the raw EX elbow, tries to advance forward, gets clipped by the EX underclap. And check Hitman with the stand light kick, goes to side switch. No conversion up and heavy kick. Hitman spending every option that he can to try and kill this man like right now. Ugh.
Round 2. Fight.
Perfectly spaced elbow. Goes for the side switch reset. What's the setup for Oki? Goes for the overhead and crushes. Almost at the stun. Hitman ruins any dreams of Corjam getting a perfect today. Hitman taking a very patient, focused approach, using a lot of crouching jab today to try and get Corjam's life bar. Up into what was that anti-air? Oh my god. Okay. Right, check for the stand light kick. Goes into activation. Reset forward throw. Okay. All right. Game 1. Corjam. When in doubt, EX elbow. Works every time. Most characters in this game just have a just do it move. Like when no one knows what to do, just do it. All right. Anyway.
Fight.
Fierce, command grab, dashing it again, doesn't hurt elbow. Corjam setting up a stroke game in a signature pressure sequence. That or he's just pressing stand fierce. I don't know the intricacies of high level play. I just know that people are just pressing buttons. Yeah, EX stomp to try and get out of the pressure with EX thunderclap. Resets the corner situation. Has Corjam locked into the corner. Slowly racking up that stun bar. Ooh, okay. Just got one conversion off that media punch, but it doesn't really matter.
Round 2.
Hitman taking round number 1, game 2. And the stun. Corjam was robbed of his perfect in the first game. He's doing everything he can to get that back. My god, that skilled a lot. And the perfect's gone. Micro shimmy there. Goes for the slide. Okay. Yeah, raw slides against Corjam, they ain't working today. I don't care if you're Vega or if you're Bison. It ain't working today. Ooh, nice check on the overhead flip. Just narrowly avoiding the potential crush counter and the stun. Corjam getting the crush on the stand fierce. Go into the pressure sequence, and that'll take game number 2.
Lara wins.
So we're we got an interesting little situation here.
Fight.
Rounds have obviously been fairly back and forth in that last game. Let's see if Hitman can turn things around. It's a very nice counter conversion. Slowly pushing Corjam into the corner, and Corjam just working his way back out. Corjam's a player that is not one to stay in the corner very long, especially against players that he's very comfortable playing against. Usually most of the members of Team Cleveland play each other on a very frequent basis, whether or not it's in tournament or not. These two in particular, I'd imagine that more recently their only experience playing each other is just in bracket. But as such, all the members of Team Cleveland very familiar with their tendencies and what kind of cheese that they can possibly get away with, such as that. So Hitman clutching it out with I'm assuming that was stand light kick. Man, just get the trade that he needs to take the first round. Game number 3. Just barely misses absorbing the thunderclap. Yeah, so Corjam not being a little bit cautious, doesn't want to set up thunderclap in a range that will give Bison an advantage with the projectile. Ooh. Yeah, it's Corjam getting his signature pressure sequence up and running. Hitman setting up his own advance, got Corjam in the corner, goes for the throw. Next exchange could potentially kill, but Corjam's got V-trigger, activates, goes into EX, thunderclap, into wheel, into Oki, what's it gonna do? Goes for sweep. Hitman busting out the CA, I respect that. I respect that. Hitman taking game number 3. Like I said, everyone, they just have their just do it move. When in doubt, you just do it. I just realized I still have my my desktop audio on like the regular settings that I had before. I'll leave it there for a bit. Corjam, clean things up. Okay, not quite. Still like there's a magic pixel left on Hitman's life bar, and it gets eliminated by that command grab. Okay.
Round 2.
Big yikes. All right. Very clean jumping on the side of Hitman. Decent chunk of damage, slowly pushing Corjam into the corner. Corjam not one to always do that, or not one to always stay in this position. Busts out with the EX elbow. Gets a side switch. Tries to set up another throw game. And now we're back to neutral. Or at least as much neutral as both of these characters can possibly play. Nice check on the overhead. Hitman's getting a lot better about checking the overhead to stand leg kick. Just re-X stomp, just gets out of there. Yeah, so Hitman with a very okay. Meter on the stomp, doesn't quite get it. Big punish on the EX elbow, and Hitman slowly turning things around. We could be going to a game 5 here. Yeah, so Corey, very eager to try and end this as soon as possible. Tries to dash and get a command grab. Goes for the V reversal. Using EX thunderclap to get some sort of momentum going. Let's counter sequence into elbow. Whips a command grab. Hitman going in. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be. I think that was supposed to be like scissors. I think he dropped it. Corjam with the crush. Going into more offense. Hitman spending the. Woo! Okay. Man, if he would have caught with something else after that Cycle Blast, I would have lost my mind. But Hitman, taking game 2, or game 4, might be. Now up 2-2. So Hitman slowly bringing this back. Slowly bringing this back.
Fight.
Okay, wow, raw Cycle Blast at the start. Very bold. Very bold. Okay, let's start getting back to being a little bit more rational here, guys. Crouch Fierce. Psycho X. Whiff Punish. No anti-air. Man, not seeing a lot of anti-airs from Hitman today. I mean, I get it. Crouch Heavy Punch is kind of slow, but still. Hitman preferring to go the more patient route in regards to Corjam, just jump in, just blocking them. It's a safer option, I guess, but not really getting much reward off of it. EX Devil Reverse to get around Laura's fireball pressure, and Hitman now at set point. Hitman's doing whatever he can to make sure that Columbus has the most DPO champions. Because I think right now with these two, Akron and Columbus are pretty much equal in terms of Dragon Punch champion wins. But Hitman's a dictator. He doesn't like that equality stuff. He wants it all for himself. V reverse to push Corjam into the corner. EX Cycle Blast for pressure. Shimmy. A lot of those buttons. Corjam with the activation, not much, just light thunderclaps. Hitman spending all the resources to push Corjam into the corner, try and bait something. Reversal gets blocked, gets hit by the overhead. This could be okay. We're gonna check on the side of Hitman. Another block reversal. Gets counter hit. Alright, whether he does an Oki could decide this particular game. And the check with the stand-like kick. Hitman taking a 3-2 against Corjam to move on into grand finals.
It's go time.
Going at you say you believe, but who did you believe in? That's the real question. That is ever the real question. Alright, next up we're going to be having Mr. Mostafles and DarkZero on stream next. So I think... Is this the run back? Have we gotten this before? I feel like we got this before. Just gonna go back and look at the bracket again because I feel like this feels like deja vu, but it's not. I don't know why I felt that way. I digress. I digress. Okay. Alright, so as always, they're going with the staple characters. Not really much to say here. We got cheap character because they're top tier, and cheap character because they decided to make him a cheap character. Let's go. So again, a lot of the players that we've gotten in bracket today, oh god. Very nice punish on. Yeah, as I was saying, a lot of players that we got in bracket today are generally very patient and methodical players. Like, I would say they're like a very, like... If we were to go on like the spectrum of like field-based players, like really... Players with like really good execution and like really good like... mental players. A lot of the guys we have in top 4 right now are the like some of the more like strategic of Ohio's top players. Mostafles missing with that back fierce anti-air. Reverse in the corner situation, not a fan of that. Gets hit by I sweep on the teleport, okay. Oh god, okay. Mostafles managing to avoid the sky high claw. DarkZero got a full-on escape. Nearly full research. Okay. These are gonna. Okay, Mostafles landing the demon. Pretty sure this is gonna kill, and Mr. Mostafles is gonna be taking game number 1 against Mr. DarkZero.
Akuma wins.
Now, as a reminder to everyone here, this is loser semi, so this is the first of 2, not a first of 3. And the winner of this will be going on to face Corjam in the next match.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what kind of adjustments Mr. DarkZero can make. And to go for like a bit of a shimmy there. Mostafles not falling for it. Hits with the counter and medium kick. Every character, some characters have a god button. Akuma's stand medium kick, and also back fierce, and maybe crouch fierce. Barcelona dive to get out of the corner. I'm not sure why he's trying to like twirl through the fireballs there. And so far, DarkZero hasn't been successful in his endeavors to do so. Ooh, gets shimmied. Teams with their whiffs. Yeah, a bit of slowdown there. Sky High Claw to get out of the corner. Oh, gets hit on the twirl again. Oh, the twirl's getting him killed. I hate to see it. You really do. Ortho. Mostafles going in on the offense. And yeah, DarkZero. I can kind of understand where DarkZero is coming from with wanting to like avoid every single fireball that Mostafles is throwing at him, but at the same time, it's his attempts at avoiding it with the twirl have not been very successful. And now, like literally, the next hit from Mostafles could easily eliminate DarkZero from the bracket. DarkZero gets a crush kind of sweep. Oh. Doesn't manage to land the Barcelona dive and gets clipped by crouching medium kick fireball. Mr. Mostafles taking the 2-0 over DarkZero. Moving on to face Corjam in the losers finals. So, GG, no re. We have a Vega on the top 4 bracket. Awesome.
It's go time.
Good work, guys. Good work. Now these two are free to go at it. So at this point, we're pretty much confirmed to get a returning Dragon Punch Online champion. The real question is, like, which person's gonna do it? Are we gonna get a win for Akron? Are we gonna get a win for Toledo? Are we gonna get a win for Columbus? The ultimate question here today. And Hitman just lurking off in the little corner of the lobby. Just waiting to see how this unfolds. Yeah, these two are free to start. I think it might have froze on me. Oh no. Let me. Okay. So Corjam's gonna come back into the lobby in a moment. Apparently his game froze. Yeah, so Corjam, just keep me updated in the Twitch chat if you need another invite, if you have to like reboot your PC or anything, just let me know. In the meantime, go back and run the glorious little ad reel for all the stuff that we do here on the Shaolin Pretzels YouTube or Twitch. God, I cannot do things today. Everything that you see here, from the tournament stuff to the promotion of Ohio FGC in regards to SF5 and all the other things that I do. Here it is. It's all here in its simplicity. You can get my pretzel sub badges, you can get my emotes. If you become a monk or a subscriber, you get to vote on the potential new emotes. I meant to put the emote candidates banner back up on here, but I still have yet to do that. That's a task for another day. But yeah, if you want to suggest or vote on the next emotes that will be given to this channel whenever we reach 25 subs, be sure to subscribe, become a monk, and join the Discord server so that we can vote on some of the next emotes that we get. With that being said, I'm gonna move straight on in to the losers finals. Mr. Mostafles versus Corjam or Ohio FGC, whoever this dude is.
Round 1. Fight.
It's a strange man. Ooh, Mesa Crouch Fears actually hit that far. Anti-air, V-reversal to try and push Corjam into the corner. Medium kick Tatsu to go through the fireball. I like it as an evasive option through Thunderclap. I don't like it in terms of getting a punish afterwards. It was just a little bit too late for my preference. And he gets stunned by the overhead. Corjam taking round number 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Pressure sequence goes into command throw. Now Corjam is what we would often refer to in our little like circle of Ohio as like kind of like the Sith of like our Street Fighter V players. A man very much fueled by hatred, and nothing fuels this man's hatred more than Akuma. So I'd imagine that. Wow. Okay. So I'd imagine that this is a match with the Corjam is labbed. The no inherent end. He knows everything about this character. As he says, he keeps finding a new reason every single day to hate this character. And as such, this man is always prepared, except in that instance right there. Forget what you're seeing right here. He definitely was not prepared for this.
Final round. Fight.
Another attempt gets beat by the air fireball. Mostafles going on his pressure sequence, getting the stun. Nice air to air. Stun bar still racked up pretty high. Corjam now has access to V-trigger. Doesn't go for the activation. Mostafles teleports away. Gets clipped by Thunderclap. Gets clipped by medium kick. Suddenly we're going from corner to corner. Mostafles fighting back just a little bit. A light elbow does a kill, and the overhead does it. Corjam taking the first game. It's really easy to get into like a very like frantic scramble situation against Laura. Especially if you don't know like which parts of her pressure sequences are real and which is like absolutely fake.
Round 1. Fight.
It's like one mix into VT and then you were probably dead. Especially with a character like Akuma tied for lowest health in the game. So Mostafles is doing whatever he can to establish his own throw game. Very nice punish on the EX elbow. Builds a little bit of meter. Nice tech. Throw. Another throw. V-trigger punch the fireball with. Oh, okay. So next hit from either guy could kill. Okay, Corjam taking round 1.
That was so close.
Not a lot of checks. Corjam's pressure. Really, what you want to do is that you really. Laura is one of those characters that you actively want to make sure that you're checking all of her options. If you're not checking every single one of her command dashes, you're gonna end up in a very poor situation because then you'll get Hiroki, and then it's gonna be very bad. Top is going for demon flip slide, racking up the stun bar just a little bit. Corjam using EX elbow to escape. Stun bar slowly winding down to the point of insignificance on the side of Corjam. Not a fan of that with like Tatsu, but didn't get punished for it. Mostafles trying to do what he can. Okay, very simple, clean punish. Didn't want to spend any meter.
Final round.
Yeah, Mostafles is starting to get like a really good sense of whenever to go in and outside against Laura. Trying to do whatever it is that he can to like avoid any of Corjam's attempted pressure sequences, and then trying to find the gaps. Air fireball to catch Corjam's jump in. Stun racking up a little bit high. That's anti-air on the demon flip. The XDP. The next exchange could go for stun. Mostafles getting the punish. Thunderclap with the meme Tatsu. A lot of frantic loose hits. Nice anti-air from Corjam. Another reversal to lock him down. Still not enough V-gauge on Corjam's side to get the activation, but Mostafles punches with a standing medium kick.
Akuma wins.
So we're getting a little bit of a back and forth. Now one apiece.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, so moving into game number 3. Mostafles with a very strong showing. Got the jab anti-air trade, still manages to keep the corner. Goes for the DM flip throw this time. Very nice mix-up. He hasn't done that yet in, I don't think, any of his matches thus far. Goes for the reset, demon flip palm. And they said Laura's like normal throw whiffs. And the stun is racked up high. Somehow, like... What happened? Like, I'm speechless.
Round 2.
Mostafles had it.
Fight.
He had a stick of butter and like a full green bar, and then he just died. Alright, bust out with the XDP. No check on the command dash again. Counter hit on whatever button he was gonna press. Gets stunned by the overhead. This is gonna kill. Corjam taking game number 3. This was Mostafles.
Laura wins.
Looking like we might be getting a run back of Corjam and Hitman once again. Unless Mostafles can change something up. There's definitely room for Mostafles to turn things around. There's 2 games left. There's 1 character he can do it with. Let's see if he can make a difference.
Fight.
So starting this round, as we have started many games in the past, with Mostafles pushing Corjam into the corner for 25% of his life. Nice call on the crush counter sweep. There into side switch. Bust out with the EXDP. Yeah, I would probably do that too. I would not want to take this man's pressure. Tries to go for another demon flip palm, or just like dashes under. And the Corjam pressure sequence, full V gauge, goes to the reset, forward throw, and dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the overhead, very nice. And we get a punish, goes for the side switch. Very nice, 15%. I say 15, it's more like a 20. I don't feel, I'm not good at like measuring percentages like that. Corjam with the clean jump in, getting his pressure sequence going. Mostafles manages to back away. Ooh, gets nailed by the deep flip dive kick. Corjam, full V trigger to go, nearly full CA as well. Now Corjam's fully stacked with resources, gets the anti-air. Mostafles doing whatever he can to like avoid a nice activation point for Laura. He did not avoid it very successfully. And he's dead. Okay. Corjam Hitman Grand Finals run back. Let's go.
Laura wins.
We have a Vega, we have an Akuma, we have a Laura, and we have a Bison on the top 4 graphic. Now the question is, which will go where? Laura or the Bison? Those 2 are free to start whenever. And moving on into grand finals right after Corjam takes a bathroom break, which gives me a perfect opportunity to chill stuff. So, in case you guys have no idea what it is that you're watching here, I don't know how you would possibly not know. Some of you guys have been here for like an hour and a half already. We are running Dragon Punch Online number 14. Like the near 14th, 15th week in a row that we have done online tournaments because quarantine. Okay. But this is the Ohio FGC's weekly online tournament series where we run Street Fighter V. We used to run Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, RIP, Tekken 7, Multi Blood, and Dragon Ball Fighters. This is all run in tandem with the glorious Ohio FGC and OhioFGC.com, where we host all the information for our tournament organizers, our social media channels for our different fighting game communities in different cities, whether you're in Cincy, Akron, Toledo, or Columbus. All that stuff is there. We have links to all the social media channels for the communities, our Discord servers, where you can contact our TOs, where you can find some of our local streamers. It's really a nice central hub for all the information you can find on the Ohio FGC. So if that sounds cool to you and you want to check all this out, be sure to type in the command OHFGC in the chat and you will get access to all the stuff that goes on there. But enough shilling, these two are ready.
Let's do this. Round one.
And once again, we get the glorious run back of Corjam versus Hitman, the classic staple of the Ohio FGC. So last time Corjam had like a pretty successful run in winners finals, and then Hitman just kind of turned things around last moment. Let's see if Hitman's momentum's still a little bit hot, or if things have run cold while he's just been waiting around in the battle lounge. Very nice jump back combo from Corjam. That's a very, very nice way of taking the first round.
Round two. Fight.
And both players nearly equal in resources. Continuing to play their usual patient, methodical game plan. And to try and find opportunities to open up. Corjam gets the crush. EX scissors, jump, goes for forward throw, gets the stun. Also go for damage. And that last throw to get the perfect. Keeping it simple, keeping it clean.
Final round. Fight.
My man's got a fresh suit. Hitman going all on the offensive. Corjam reversing it with a crouching heavy punch at the EX elbow. Hitman wakes up CA. You know, he's been very successful with his wake up CA option. Slowly turning things around. Now it's Corjam in the corner once again. It's plus. That's plus. Anti-air. Plus. That's plus. Nice neutral jump. It goes to the back throw for damage. Doesn't quite do enough. Setting up another throw game, but gets the crouching like kick. Hitman taking the first game against Corjam. A very convincing run.
Round one. Fight.
Very nice attack. Wow, that was a very far crush counter sweep. I'm really wondering what button that Hitman was going to press there. Corjam setting up his throw game a little bit, gets the overhead, crushes with the second, and Hitman's already stunned. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's another thunderclap. Nice neutral jump on the side of Hitman. Oh, I was expecting a side switch. Corjam just draining that last bit of life with a single EX elbow.
Round 2. Fight.
It's plus. Corjam going for the reset, gets forward throw, elbow, tries to bait an option with Stand Fierce, and gets a stun of his own. Drops the combo though, doesn't quite get what he wanted. Huh? Attempted shimmy there on the side of Hitman. That's plus. That's a side switch. That's another side switch. And back throw. Damage. Gets a stun. Oh. Guessing now it's just gonna be a, that was gonna be such kicks, but he unfortunately dropped it. Hitman clutching it out in round number 2. In my backyard. Okay. Signature lower pressure sequence from Mr. Corjam. Nice tech. Back throw. Chuck to the ground. Jab, jab, nothing. Alright. Pretty decent punish on the EX elbow. That's plus. That's a crush. And that's gonna be dead. Hitman moving up 2-0 against Mr. Corjam.
And Bison win.
Dang. The man's got places to be. He's been competing like literally all day. Wasn't able to seal the W at CPT. He's gonna try and get the W right about now. Medium, nice block. So I feel like Corjam is... I personally feel like that Corjam's kind of slowed down his pressure just a little bit. He's not playing at the same pace that he has been in previous matches. It's clipped. Manages to detect the throw. EX elbow to get out. Attempted air to air. Hitman just trying to force the issue. LB reversal, nice check on the overhead. Hitman's been very much on point with those. Now Hitman on tournament point. Hitman going in. Corjam getting the punish on the Cycle Inferno. Ooh, very nice neutral jump on the side of Corjam. Has Hitman knocked down in the corner. Nice tech. And then with the interruptions, Daywalker 249. Thank you for becoming a disciple, my dude. Go forward. And the crush counter sweep. What do we got? Oh, big whip on the command grab. Spending those resources. And Corjam just busts out with the CA, and that's gonna do it. Hitman, once again, becoming your Dragon Punch champion with a very clean 3-0 against Corjam. That was a very stark difference to what happened in Winners Finals. Jesus. Alright, so thank you guys so very much for tuning into today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is put on by the glorious Ohio FGC. Be sure to check out this website and all the stuff that's going on here for all your fighting game needs, especially if you're in this particular state of Ohio. If you want to see more of the stuff that I do outside of like the tournament stream and stuff, I have a schedule. I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays at 3:30 p.m. EST, and I run the tournaments here on Saturdays at 8 p.m. EST. Wednesdays are my Spelunky days. They might be my Dark Souls days in the near future, because apparently people really want me to play Dark Souls and also not play Spelunky. And then Fridays are my fighting game open lounge days, where I play you guys in one of my 3 main competitive titles, which are Street Fighter V, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and Samurai Showdown. I'm really hoping to go back into Grand Blue really soon, because I'm starting to reach some of my goals for SF5, and I made my promise to myself that whenever I reach those goals with SF5, then I can go back and like start grinding stuff for like Grand Blue again. So I'm hoping to do that soon. Maybe we'll do that in the future. I would love to play with you guys again at some point in the near future. I wish I had an extra scene button for this, but we have a Discord as well. I can hopefully get it to show up in the ad reel in just a moment. But I have my own personal Discord in like tandem to like the community that I have cultivated here on stream. So if you like what you saw here today, and especially if you're a subscriber to this channel, I encourage you to type in !Discord in the chat and join the Salt Monastery Discord. That's usually where like a lot of my planning and like special announcements and stuff go on for like what's going on streams nowadays. So if you are in any way involved with this channel, whether you're a disciple, follower, or a subscriber, a monk, be sure to type in !Discord in the chat and join the Salt Monastery Discord. I really appreciate it. So, with that, I don't think there's anyone else that's currently running a stream right now for Dragon Punch. Because the thing is that today's been very, very light in terms of, like the number of players in the tournaments today. I might have to talk with some of our TOs about that a little bit later. But that's something I will say for another day. Melty Blood's done. I'm gonna check the round robin for Dragon Ball seems to be done, and okay, I'm gonna check the Tekken stream this time, and this time I'm gonna actually make sure that I have the right link to raid them, because I swear to God, PS4 players freaking Twitch link is not what it seems. There's an I and the place where the L is. You're not trying to troll me, dude. Jesus. Okay. What I just missed, I got. Oh, we done. Ultimate Vitality. I'm gonna raid the Tekken stream in just a moment. I just want to see. I want to see where they are in their bracket. According to the bracket, they're doing losers finals right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate the Tekken guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning into today's Dragon Punch tournament stream. Let's go and support the Tekken scene. Like, seriously, let's support our fellow Ohio streamers. You're supporting me, and I appreciate you guys supporting me. Let's support everyone else too. We're gonna get started and raid the Tekken guys right about now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been your master, Shallon Pretzels, and as always, stay salty.
Down back 2 for the counter hit to the wall.